So, y'all, this is the Tom Vertabrate Show. Soon to be America's #1 hit show on YouTube. Today's topic is, well, I'm not sure. It's been exactly up today. I made 3 episodes. At this time, I don't really thought about what episode I'm thinking about. So, let's think about a random topic. I might go either way. But first off, let's start with the winter storm. The winter storm that heading towards, North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, all of them states. Now, that's the Georgia people. Now, we all know that Georgia can't get snow. It's possible, mostly if you live in Raymond County or if you live in Northeast Georgia, but it's hard to get snow in Georgia. It's kind of a little easy to get snow in places like Tennessee and North Carolina because if you live near the mountains, you're kind of used to it. If you live near the Appalachians, you're kind of used to all that snow. But Georgia is a little different, and here's the reason why. North Georgia, however, like near the border state lines like North Carolina, Tennessee, they're always used to snow. But people around Atlanta, they're sometimes not used to it. They're used to it from time to time, but they're not a city that, they usually experience snow. But I just hope that the weather change, and hopefully that we can at least get something out of this, like school closings and something like that. But, you just need to, you gotta wait. Let's hope God can give us some snow. If not, rain will be alright, but we all want the snow. Maybe 5 to 6 inches will be alright, because that's what the forecasters say. But we gotta see what God really says, because God can change the weather really quickly. They don't control the weather, they just forecast it. They just predict it. They don't have the power to do that. And there's a good chance that it could snow in Georgia, like I said. There's a good chance. If you live, if you live in northern part of Georgia, then, then you got a better chance than everybody else who doesn't, Because if you live South Atlanta, you ain't getting jack. I'm just saying, you ain't getting nothing. You're just going to get cold rain. I'm sorry to people who live in South Georgia, who live in South Atlanta, but you ain't getting no jack. That includes not Tennessee. Well, parts of Tennessee, but Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, South Carolina. Unless you live in north part of South Carolina, then you ain't getting jack. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. You ain't getting jack. You ain't getting snow. You might, but more likely you're just gonna get rain. Now, like I said, Gwinnett could actually see some snow. Possibly some spots of Atlanta, maybe Athens, maybe Gainesville, but yeah. But let's make sure that everyone's safe. And this is the time of the year. Well, we won't call this out till next week or the week after that, because today's the 7th, so I'm not supposed to be doing like a Christmas thing till until the 21st. So I'm gonna put this up in words. I'm gonna talk about homelessness first, and I'm not gonna talk about Christmas a lot. I will sing a song every day at the end of the show to, this holidays. This is December. This might not feel like December, but it kind of does. In a few weeks, we're going to be in 2019, but we're not going to get to that until after Christmas. So, anyway, but yeah, tell us your thoughts about, in the comments, tell us your thoughts about what next week's episode should be, and let us know, because we really didn't really thought about it, because of all the work I get to do, man. All the tests, because this is the time where people are going to have to start having finals and stuff. Now, I will tell you this. All the people who are failing currently, now if you're at this point, if you're not at least at 60, you're in trouble. I'm just telling you straight up. You're at least not at 60, you're in trouble. If you're at 59, you're at 55, you're in trouble. I'm just saying. The only thing is to get you out is if because most of y'all have one test or a performance final left, or no test, and then you have a final. Because most of y'all usually have one test. Most of the people I go to school with. You know that you all at least have one test, or no test, and then you just have to have a performance final. If not, then you got the finals. But think about it. This Friday, December the 7th. School ends Thursday the 20. Let me see here. Thursday, December 20th. That's the last day. But the finals is actually the last of school. Meaning, after today, you only got basically 1 few week you have with your class before you have finals. I mean, you get to see some of your classes Monday, but that's it. Other than that, you really got real 5 days left of really a full week before you have finals that week after that. And after that, it's winter break. Now, I hope some of y'all are struggling. I hope y'all do pass at the end. And if you go to my school, you can, you can find me at. But I hope y'all do pass. Because I could help y'all, depending on what you are. Like, if it's math or science, I might be able to help you with that. Especially algebra. Because even though I do geometry, I still know a little bit about algebra, so I could help y'all. Because I don't want to see nobody fail, but you don't do the work, then that's what the Bible said before it said. Faith is nothing without work. If you don't do work itself, then what's the point? You gotta do the work first, and before if you're gonna get help. But because at the end of the day, if you don't pass, well, you're going to summer school or do credit card or whatever situation. Because in high school, it's different than middle school. You fail, it ain't like, oh, I go to summer school for free. No, you don't. $250 a class. $250 a class. If you don't pass the courses you are required. Ninth grade, you will need at least 5 credits to pass. If you can at least get 5 credits, you're going on to the next level. See, myself, I already have 2 credits. Because I'm from middle school, because I took high school credit in middle school. I mean, you have to pass all your courses, because you got to meet the requirements. Like, you got to pass health, you got to pass PE, you got to pass, let me think, you got to pass language arts for 4 years. You gotta pass social studies for 3 years. Science for 4 and math for 4. Well, it depends for math because math for 4. Now, let's look at the world today. So far, as you all know, George H.W. Bush has passed away recently. And now he's at his resting place in College Station at the Presidential Library near the nearby Texas A&M, because it's in College Station. Yeah, he lived to 94, but that's pretty a long time for a former president like George H.W. Bush. That's a really long time for a man. I mean, now currently Jimmy Carter is now the oldest president in the United States, if y'all all know, because he's 92 currently. He's the oldest president now living. But I mean, he had a good life. I mean George W. Bush, his son, who was also president later after him. He was emotional. In fact, he went up to the podium before they carried his casket to the train, like what they did to Abraham Lincoln when he got assassinated in Washington. They basically took his casket and sent it to Illinois, where he was buried. He was buried in Illinois. He wasn't buried in D.C. He buried back near his home, Illinois. Yeah, by train. By train. And like I said, look at people like the four presidents like Obama, Bill Clinton, and the Clintons, the Obamas, and the other presidents, They were there. I think maybe Trump was there, but he didn't want to go influence, be like a distraction. Because we all know if Trump comes, he's going to be a distraction. That's his facts. He's going to be a distraction if he comes. I'm sorry. I mean, he can come, I don't care, but he's probably going to be a distraction. Yes, he's probably going to be a distraction. Now, those of you, I'm not going to get all depth in all this, but like I said, this is the time of year about homelessness and stuff. And we should all think about the homelessness, you know. All the poor people are out there. People who ain't really be thankful for all stuff. I mean, yes, not everybody celebrates Christmas. I get that. Y'all people celebrate other stuff or celebrate nobody. Nothing. I mean, some people celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Feliz Navidad, and a whole other religions. But like I said, it's the time to give back to people, you know, that are less fortunate than you. I mean, maybe you don't have to give a lot much, but at least you can at least do something like maybe donate a toy for the Toys for Tots organization, or donate a book, or donate anything that will help the homelessness, or help somebody who's in need, or help somebody that wants to buy the Christmas but it's too expensive, but they go for Toys for Tots. That's what's here for. I also includes a Salvation Army, you know. It's actually a donation facility, you know, because all sales are final, all donations are final, all sales are final. But they're a really helpful group, Salvation Army. It's actually made by a Christian man, actually. Salvation Army, yeah. It's not like Goodwill. I'm just telling you straight up. Salvation Army is cannot compare to Goodwill. Goodwill just makes money off of you. You donate clothes, they make it to money, and then people have to buy it. I mean, I want to say it's wrong, but, you know, I just don't like why they're doing this, you know. You donate clothes, they turn it, half of it turns into money, and people still can't get it. That's not right, you know. People work hard for what they earn, you know. I don't know, but some people, if you work really hard, you work hard for what you earn. I'm just saying. People work really hard and stress over it, and then when it comes in, you know, yeah. Life is hard. And to all the people who are poor, hopefully that you will hopefully find, you know, hopefully you get something out of it. Hopefully you know. I just hope that y'all are doing okay. I hope y'all, you know, hope y'all right. I hope y'all, you know, because I'm afraid of y'all, you know. Because that's one of the biggest deals in America is homelessness. Because mostly because it could be homeless veterans or people who are lost their job or whatever. So yeah, that's what we talked about today. I mean, there's really not a lot to really talk about. I mean, I'm going to pray for y'all because we didn't really have ideas. So even though this is a short episode, just saying that we're going to accept more ideas in the future, and you know, and get something out. But anyway, that's really it. So anyway, let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this day, Lord. We pray, Lord, that giving homelessness will be all right, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that everyone's safe throughout this holiday season and they all, you know, find you, Lord. In Jesus' name, pray, amen. So now, I'm going to sing you a song about Silent Night. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.